Hello again, my name is Gabe Zollner. I want to share another one of the comments that I received from one of my viewers. And this is in response to MVI 1500. Obama is following Saul Alinsky's playbook to the letter. And here's what the viewer wrote. The Cloward-Piven strategy seeks to hasten the fall of capitalism by overwhelming our system with a flood of impossible demands, thus pushing society into crisis and economic collapse. Obama uses grassroots radical organizations to push even more strident demands for public services at all levels of governments. Cloward and Piven were inspired by radical organizer and Hillary Clinton mentor Saul Alinsky. His ultimate goal is to leave us so discouraged, demoralized, and exhausted that we throw our hands up in defeat, hoping the middle class will be too distracted to fight Cloward and Piven, created Acorn, and many other radical organizations, all working together right now to bring down America. Let's make sure we don't just stand here and watch. Now, is this not exactly, again, what Obama is doing by trying to overwhelm the system? What do you think will happen to our overstretched system of welfare if, in fact, he's able to push through his immigration reform and legalize 10, 15, 20 million more illegals? Once they become Americans, will they not all be eligible for social services, for welfare, for food stamps? What do we have now? We've got close to, what, 50 million people on food stamps? You're going to make that 70? You're going to overstretch the healthcare system by, again, making these illegals eligible for Obamacare? Folks, it's clear as a bell. Everything that this administration is doing is to overburden our system, to collapse our economy. That's exactly what he and his handlers are doing to this country. And what are we doing? Well, we're just sitting back and waiting for the next shoe to fall? Why? It is going to fall. We have to demand that he's removed from office. He constantly lies. He's been caught in constant lies. What more do you need? He constantly wins the Pinocchio Award. Everything that he says is a lie. Obamacare was never designed to work, other than the way it's working, which is not to work. I don't understand why Congress doesn't sit back and demand having the software reviewed. All elements of the software have to be there. They're not there. There's no back end to pay the providers. There's no way for someone that has it to add a patient, add a new family member. It's a complete farce. How long would it take Congress to determine that? A day? 2 days? 3 days? If the software is not there and there's no plans to put it there, how can it be implemented? If the software has no security, which we know it doesn't have any security, how can it be implemented? Half the exchanges don't work. The thing's a farce, folks. But what it's doing is exactly it was intended to do. It's designed to overburden the system, create a demand for something that doesn't exist. If people that now have it had a clue as to what they have, they wouldn't want it. Wake up, America. Wake up.